In this project, I'll be demonstrating the creation of the Earth in the eevee render engine. Right here, I began with using two modifiers, simple deforms, to generate a spherical shape with a map of Earth imposed upon it. Right here, I am designing a shader to handle the textures for the Earth. I'm using a gradient to modify how steeply the roughness is applied to the surface of the planet. The black areas will have no roughness, and therefore they'll be more reflective. And then add a normal map to give the illusion of depth and height of the path. Afterwards, an emission is added to the shader. This emission represents the night lights on the Earth. This will come into play later. This point, I'm looking for a system to get shadow data. None of the rays seem to give me the effect I'm looking for, so I have to switch over to the eevee range and make use of the shader to RGB. Using a shader to RGB, I can make a shadow map. Applying that to the planet with a mixer node in the emission to the lights node allows me to highlight the lights and light based off of the darkness on the surface. A layer weight is employed to create a sort of atmosphere effect by highlighting the non-facing planes. And since this is a sphere, it will highlight planes around the edge. Around here, I made a mistake. I was not quite sure what it was, so I had to redo it. After recovering from the air, the planet is nearly done. As you can see, when I rotate the sphere, the lighting is brighter in the darker areas, and there is an atmosphere glow. After finishing touch-up work on the shader, I begin keyframing and animation. Afterwards, I realized that the cloud map isn't functioning correctly, and I debugged that. After adding some light clouds, um, I think the render is finished, and well, I think the scene is finished. I add a background, and I render the image, and this is the result of one frame. I will try to render a full animation, upload it later.